What is up? It's your boy SH-TBLOCK, and this is Darksiders 2, the Cauldron Dungeon. And this is my version of a Let's Play. It's not live, and I'm cutting it up, just showing you the key points. This dungeon is, the first major dungeon you go to, and it's small compared to the other ones. So I'm not going to show you all the stuff, but basically, that's, pushing this, pulling that, doing this, all the stuff that you break open, just go and check all that stuff out. You'll get some stuff in there, like guilt and goodies and potions and stuff like that, so it's good to break up all the stuff. You also find boatman keys and stuff like that. The treasure chest, just watch where I am, and basically they're in the rooms that I go into. And this thing right here, shadow bomb, or whatever you want to call it, basically you pick it up, you got to throw it to here, or you pick it up and you throw it at the corruption throughout this dungeon and throughout the game, and you clear stuff up. You clear it out of there, and you can go find some goody stuff, like right here in the back, right across from that last treasure chest I got. Basically you blow it up, then you get this treasure chest, and obviously whatever goodies I get, basically it's a randomized, so you're not going to get the same goodies I get. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, I don't know. But anyways, some of these battles I'm just cutting through, or I'm just going to be talking over, except for the boss fight in the end. I'm just going to let that play out with everything. You can't get here, you need the key, so you got to go through the other dungeon over here. The other door. You come up here, you do a 180 flip, get onto this thing, and then I noticed the boatman's key right there. If you haven't, you gotta get these boatman's key. That helps you with Volgrim or whatever. He's the mystical merchant that you meet in a couple places, like the Weeping Crag, and also I can't think of where he's somewhere else too. But anyways, then you go back to start where you were, and then you go up there and do what I'm doing, coming across here. This game is, to me, like I said, it's my secret dark passionate game that I just love, and the whole ideal of this game. And I don't understand, like, I understand THQ and all that stuff. Basically you got to do the same thing, got to find that thing and throw it over here. I don't understand why THQ didn't promote this game any better. I know it's sold, but if more people realize what this game is, man, more people would love this game. Plain out, hands down, period. I mean, the visuals, this is the first dungeon. Every dungeon looks different. All the stuff that you do in this game, I can't even explain the stuff that you do in this game. It's like I said in my game review, it's God of War fighting meets Prince of Persia and Legend of Zelda with a horse and the dungeoneering. The story's great. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in this game that is so good that they blended with all, and some people didn't like the visuals. It's like playing a graphic comic book. I don't, you know what I mean? Like the commercial of it didn't look like the commercial. You know what I mean? Because he was all like all high res rendered out, and it didn't look like the game, so people thought it was like BS. I've read all these comments, and I'm just like, dude, just play the game. If you can't say you don't like the game, you're out of your damn mind. Okay, obviously you got to beat those guys, and you come over here and you get this. This is the dungeon map. Also, you let these two fight for a little bit. Okay. Some might come after you, some other constructs might come after you, but you let them finish them off, then you go take this guy out. After you take this, I can't even think of the name, Ravager, like whatever it is, but after you take him out, you'll be able to get the dungeon key and all that stuff for that one area, and opens up that next area. Also, the boatman key right in this thing. Go get that, and then you get the dungeon key right here. Then what you gotta do is you gotta backtrack back to where the dungeon key door is, but you have to fight these constructs before you can get back there. after you take these out, you go to the door, open it up, and now you're going to deal with something new, which is orbs, which you will find throughout the dungeons. And they're their own, like, spheres. This is easy, it's right there, you just put it in here, but I mean, you'll see throughout this level it gets a little bit challenging. In this room, you put that sphere in there, you see how the pattern of the lights light up, turns that little thing. Now you can get up there, you can go right or left. Go right first, go and get this treasure chest right here. After you get this treasure chest, or before, what you do is you just do a 180 jump from that ledge and you get the boatman key right there. Now you go back up to the thing and you go left, you come up here and you're in this like little tunnel, and when you come out here you clear up the thing, you get your treasure chest, and you'll notice from there you go walk across and you gotta go up to this far corner, 180 jump to here, and you get this other treasure chest. Now you'll see, like in the bottom right, my little map, you can see where the treasure chests are once you get the dungeon map, just kind of like a Zelda. Also on your gamepad, remember you can switch back and forth between your map or all your stuff, or you can put on all your Harbinger or Necromancer powers if you press down on the D-pad. So go down here, you come down here, push this in, that opens up this door, and the door that I walk out right now is actually the door out through the main thing that it's just the other door that was locked in the beginning. So you just do a 180, you come back in here, and you gotta fight the constructs. I'll just giving you a little visual look over there. So you fight these constructs, and now you have another dungeon key. You'll see something right here too. Destroy this one. You see the A right there? That's your execute. So when you see that, I mean, you still can hit him with anything you want, but if you hit A, you do an execution move. This is good. I mean, he was just a simple construct, but this is really good when it's like, a bigger guy. You want to get him out of there real quick. Hit him with the A. You're basically, you basically can't get hurt while you're doing that. Here's Book of the Dead. I had to clear out those constructs in this thing. I can't move this thing yet. This is another thing for the orb spot. Another orb spot to release this cage, and then this orb spot. So basically, what you have to do is you got to go and get the bomb, and then throw the bomb at the corruption to clear out an orb. I also wanted to show you this. If you put the orb in one of the things, it only unlocks half of it. And to get to orb out anytime in the future, if you just throw a shadow bomb at the orb, and it will blow the orb out, and then you can put it in the correct spot, which is here, which allows that orb to go there, which you can put that orb over there. You gotta go get another shadow bomb, take this, blow it up, waddle this thing over to the other side to unlock the whole thing, and now the gate comes down, and then you can go get your little treasure, which is the dungeon key. And again, after you get this key, you just backtrack. The skeleton key, you just backtrack, and now you're into the third part of the dungeon. Once you're here, you go to the left, you break up the crates, you get a boatman key here. Then you push this in, and it's going to look like, everything's all smooth and I ran it, but you have to understand, I did this already one time through, and I made a couple mistakes. I fell into this molten lava, so it raises the bridge, and now you got to go on the lower part of it and do your little road running. And I also missed this corruption right here in the first time, and I had I finished the dungeon, and then I came back and got this later. You will definitely need, there's going to be some dungeons because you don't have death grip, kind of like a la Legend of Zelda hookshot kind of thing. Because you don't have death grip, some of these dungeons, they have certain treasure chests that you will have to come back for, or until you get death grip, you can the scarred pass and stuff like that. So there's certain places that you can do only a certain distance, certain dungeons. So you get the shadow bomb, you throw it over here. This raises the bridge so you can get across. There's crates on both sides, you can break them up. But again, this is my second run through, and once you beat a dungeon, there's really no. The only thing you go back for is the missing areas. There's really no enemies in the dungeons, so unless you couldn't get to a certain new room because you didn't have death grip and stuff like that. So you go over here and you get this, then you gotta go back up. You can go back up the same way you did before, go across the bridge. The platter that he wanted, Karn, this is where you get it. Clear it out, and now I'm just gonna be quiet and let the boss battle play out, and I'll get back to you after this. So Dark Avenger is a cool little buckler that you can get. Obviously, this is me just playing it out, showing you the good and the bad of the enemy, of the boss, and what I did and what I did good and bad. And even after you beat the boss, you still have to go through. So clear out this whole hallway, get the treasure chest, go out and open the forge up, which is this right here. You open it up, and this basically finishes the objective of what they wanted you to do, is open up the fires of the earth, the forge. So there's, even when you beat the boss, you still have extra tasks to do. It's the story is flushed out in that way in a lot of different areas where you still have, you don't do all the objectives before you get the thing, or just because you beat the boss, the objective doesn't, how it's been in certain other games. You beat the boss and everything goes, yay! So right here you get another Book of the Dead, which opens up special missions if you get 10 pages, and there's, 50 pages of Book of the Dead? So every 10 pages you get a new special mission. So if you go down here, that's another right there. You gotta jump up on this right here, and then jump out and down to get the boatman key. There's a chest on the back side of this staircase that we were just on, and you walk out, and basically you walk out to, this is it, that's the entrance, and you go talk to Karn, you give him his thing, he tells you some more stuff for some more side quests. I don't know, I gotta be honest with you, this took a lot of time, and I got something that came up in my life, so I don't know how much of this I'm gonna do. I rather enjoy this game, and I would tell anybody and all that this game is awesome. I think I want to show the Big Guardian battle, because that just shows the ultimate of this game. Not even the ultimate, but that just shows one of the main really cool things that you do. So I think I'm going to make the Guardian battle, and I'm going to put making these Let's Plays on hold, to be honest with you. I do have you know, I can do these things, and I can show you all the stuff. Also, these tomes, right now after this you should be around level 4 or 5. If you haven't already, go to the tome, get all those things, and now you can start using those weapons. And if you go back to her after you finish that, she gives you redemption, which is your brother's gun, and it's a useful tool, especially in the Guardian battle. But obviously you'll need death grip. Well, you have to do the whole thing. You got to get death grip and finish that dungeon just to do the Guardian battle. But you know, after, you know, this game is awesome. I hope that this just furthers my point that, you know, this is one of the great games. I'm glad Nordic picked it up. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I hope Darksiders 3 is gonna be the shit of the shit, and I'm really looking forward to that in a couple of years to see what they got, because I'm a fan of this game series, and I'm glad that they didn't like just put it on the shelf and cancel it. Hands down, definitely. I wish Nintendo picked it up and made it like another Bayonetta just for the U. Darksiders 3 would have been awesome. Also, here they always got stuff to buy. I never have enough money to buy it. Alright, peace!